Yo, what's up, crew? Welcome back to the show. It's your partner, Just Mike. Now, the discussion topic of today is actually somebody who's the topic of this show quite a bit, right? Now, we're not talking about Meek Mill, but we're actually talking about the other side of the coin, and we're talking about Aubrey Graham, and we're talking about Drake and his recent controversy surrounding his music. Now, we all know that Drake has had tremendous successes, whether you're talking about If You're Reading This Is Too Late going platinum, whether you're talking about the epic collaboration between him and Future, What a Time to Be Alive, and that being received very well by the public, or you're talking about views. I mean, this album sold more than 600,000 units first day out. I mean, most people can't sell that in a year, and Drake does it in one day. But now with these tremendous successes come controversy. Now, we all remember when If You're Reading This Is Too Late came out, the whole controversy surrounding him, Meek Mill, and Quentin Miller, and that whole ghostwriting situation, right? The reference track leaked, and now that Views is out, more reference tracks leak from If You're Reading This Is Too Late, right? Coming back to kind of hunt Drake, and these are not by Quentin Miller, but they're actually by PartyNextDoor. Now, I've heard these tracks, and I do have to say, a lot of elements of those reference tracks made it into the final version of Company and Legend on If You're Reading This Is Too Late. And a lot of people are kind of calling Drake out for this. They're kind of saying, you know, Drake is fake, and they're calling out his authenticity as an artist, and that's coming into question. You know, a lot of people are saying, you know, Meek Mill was right all along. Now, my thing is this. Meek Mill never called Drake fake. Meek Mill just basically said, you know, he brought in people to write his verse for his own project. And Meek Mill was solely speaking about his own material. He wasn't talking about any other projects Drake had. He was only speaking about his song and what was going on his album. And I think he had a right to do so, because if you were done wrong, I guess you would speak up about it as well. It wouldn't be wrong. It wouldn't be snitching. You wouldn't be blackballed for telling a truth about what happened to you. So why are we holding that against Meek Mill? But that's a story for another day. Now, subsequently, you know, when this all happened, Meek Mill never called Drake fake. He basically said, let that man have continued success, but you can't call yourself a rapper if you have other people writing your songs or writing your material. And that's the only thing that he kind of called Drake out on. And my thing is this. Drake has kind of cleverly referred to himself as an artist, right? I mean, we never really hear Drake refer to himself as a real rapper. Actually, he calls himself a singing nigga, if anything, right? So he kind of has this autonomy as an artist that where it's okay to bring people into the creative process when you're making a song. I mean, if you actually call Drake out for doing stuff like this, you got to call out Rihanna, you know, for her songs. You got to call out Beyonce for her songs, and then what's going to happen from there. You know, a lot of people have reference tracks, and I think more people love Drake as an artist than as a quote-unquote rapper. And as an artist, I think he has the right to bring people in, and that's kind of the caveat in this whole thing. Smartly, Drake does refer to himself as an artist, so he can kind of get away with these things. It's not a big controversy. It's really not. I think people really want to hear these songs to hear what Party sounds like on these songs, you know, and why did he not do them, and why did he give them to Drake? But I want to know what you guys think about it, man. I think Drake is going to continue to win. I don't think this is going to detract from Drake at all. You know, he even says that he's putting out more music after Views when the summertime hits. So I want to know what you guys think about it. Hit me in the comment box. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and subscribe to me on social media at JustMike77, and that's on Twitter and Instagram. JustMike77 on Twitter and Instagram if you want to catch up on everything we do on the show. But that's it for this one. I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, it's your partner Just Mike. Stay up. Much love. I'm out. Peace.
I love y'all. And I'm gonna tell you like this. Just because Views came out, it doesn't mean there's not new music on the way. So I'll see you soon. You know what it is. I love y'all. 656.